Once upon a time, according to Greek mythology, there was a princess with the name Europa. And she is still alive.
För många är London staden med 4 symfoniska orkestrar, med 65 kabaretteatrar och med 60 nya musicals eller pjäser varje månad. För mig är London kort och gott brittisk humor. För inte någon annanstans i världen kan du hitta ett folk eller ett land som betraktar sig själva och sin omgivning med sådan värme och distans. Humorn är ofta underfundig och folklig, men samtidigt också sarkastisk, giftig och träffsäker. Vi ska få ett exempel. Den brittiske vädermannen, deras motsvarighet till Pohlman, som när det var en bitande storm över den engelska kanalen med tät dimma som omöjliggjorde trafik, sa så här: nu är kontinenten isolerad från Storbritannien. Det är en härlig distans och en härlig humor värt att applådera. Det är som ni förstår högt till tak här i London, men samtidigt också lågt. För avgaserna från miljontals fordon lägger ett ofta fysiskt hämmande lock över örikets huvudstad. De behöver därför sina extra lungor. En tredjedel av staden består av grönområden, tusentals parker och torg. Och sett i det här skenet är det inte svårt att inse varför britterna är så otroligt intresserade av trädgårdar, blommor och plantor.
Inte någon annanstans i världen finns det så många trädgårdsmästare som i England. Och mästarnas mästare heter anpassade för mänsklig kropp och värdighet. Vet ni förresten vem som besitter the knowledge, kunskapen i engelsmännens huvudstad?
What actually is the knowledge?
That's a good question. Knowledge is a system set up by the Metropolitan Police to ensure that everybody who needs or wants to obtain a taxi license has a thorough working knowledge of the streets and buildings of London. You are just examined on your knowledge of London, but it's not as easy. You gotta go and be first of all vetted by the police to have no criminal convictions. Then they give you a pep talk, and you buy yourself a moped bike, and you just literally, they give you a book called the Blue Book, which is in actual fact pink, and nobody knows why. But that's a part of the idiosyncrasies of becoming a taxi driver. And you travel the streets of London on this little bike in all weathers, which is sometimes a real pain in the arse, and then you'll go every month to be examined by an examining officer.
But what does it take to get it? How many years do you have to...
Now, you're talking about when I did it in 1.5 years. They tell me now that the young fellas who are doing, and the girls who are doing the knowledge now, are taking 3 years, perhaps 4 years. It's still the only trade in the world is not who you know, it's what you know, driving a taxi. Lots of people get by knowing somebody in office giving them a job. The knowledge is a different thing. You have to know what you're doing, then you obtain the license. Then then you become a taxi driver.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years now on the knowledge, and hopefully I've just got another 2 years to go to finish it. But it can be longer. You're all in the hands of the people who examine you. If you do 3 or 4 days on the moped part-time, you'd cover roughly 400-500 miles, and that would be 3 days, say. And then the rest of the time you spend doing your map work and your call-overs at home. Get point sheets with all the points on it, so a lot of time spent learning the different points. In London itself, they tell you it's 16,000 streets you've got to learn. So it's 16,000 streets plus another 20,000 points. So it's a lot to take in, that's why it takes so long. I think you find most of the people who are doing it become upset, it takes over your life and become obsessed with it. There's a lot of breakups in marriages and things like that through doing the knowledge. And you're warned of that when you started, they tell you that.
You can go out 1 month in all the wind and rain and snow that you like on that little bike, come home feeling crap, and then when you get up there, they'll ask you 6 questions, and you might as well be a crash test dummy because you don't know what the hell they're talking about. You just don't know. You don't know the places he's asking you. See, the Blue Book is 468 set runs. But you'll never ask those set runs, you'll ask places on them to make sure that you have done the run and you've been along that journey and noted all the notable buildings on that journey. It could be a store we're passing now, Dickens and Jones or Liberty's. If they give you a run that's gone down Regent Street, you must know the buildings on that street because you'll be very rarely asked for streets, you'll be asked for destinations, buildings. That is the knowledge, I'm afraid. It's pure hard work.
Okay, great. Thank you, Joe.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow then.
Yeah,
See you tomorrow. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, on the
Good.
clock.
Okay, bye.
Detta är också brittiskt. Gata upp och gata ner, inte ett hus som säger att här bor jag. Ser du det, du vilsne besökare? I likformigheten är de avvikande från oss andra. Excentriska på sitt sätt, alltså. Många av förorterna ser likadana ut. Det är som att beskåda enäggshus, en reflex in i evigheten.
This is impressive. This is impressive. So, where did you get the influence?
Well, the influence, I mean, there are really 2 halves to the garden, and this half is, I began about 10 years ago, and the influence here is very definitely the Italian Renaissance.
What is this?
This is a tobacco plant.
Tobacco?
Yes, it's called a tobacco plant, although it's not the same as the tobacco plant which we smoke, or which other people smoke. I don't smoke.
And I've seen that there is another fabulous garden on the other side here.
That's right. That's my Japanese garden, which is not quite as old a garden as the Italian garden. And indeed, I created this garden in order to give me a fresh challenge, and one which would be in as dramatic and contrasting a style to what I'd already achieved there.
So what does it actually give to you? I mean, making these fantastic gardens.
What does it give? It's just the fun of creating an unusual space, a place which is sort of different, that is other than it's not a London garden. It doesn't feel like London. I enjoy the idea of creating a space which is somewhere else other than London.
Can we take the bridge over there?
Certainly we can.
John, why do you think that British people are so very interested in gardening?
I think that we have a long history of gardening, and there have been many people who have made an enormous contribution to the way we garden, particularly in the 19th century. Up till the Victorian era, the only people who had gardens were the aristocracy, and they were enormous gardens. In the 19th century, garden became accessible to more people, poorer people, people doing ordinary jobs, and coming home from their work wanting a nice place to relax.
Bakgården i Johns målarduk. Blommor och växter är färger på paljetten. BBC utnämnde den till årets konstverk, Garden of the Year. Nu vallfärdar trädgårdsmästare hit, amatörer visserligen, men med behovet att uttrycka sin personlighet.
There you are. Great. How many of the 200 plants and flowers you have are native?
I would say very few of them, really. Really that's the story of British gardening, that in the 19th century a great many Englishmen and women went out to all parts of the world and collected plants. I think when it comes to designing a garden, it's very important to consider the childish needs of mystery and surprise and a sense of adventure. When you walk round a garden, you are in a sense going on a journey.
Klockan är 7 på morgonen och endast jag och Frank är vakna. Good morning. Vi befinner oss på klassiska Ritz i London. Ute i landet puttrar det nu för fulla muggar överallt. Nationen närmar sig kokpunkten. Det är teet, livselixiret det handlar om. Yes, please. Te och väder är påtagliga delar av brittens vardag. Det visste ni möjligen redan tidigare. Konversationen handlar mycket kring det. Vädret varierar här, därav min lätta förkylning. Men teet består med oförminskad kraft i det här landet.
Ränderna går aldrig ur. Ett ordspråk som passar väl in på örikets traditionsbundna folk. Visst är det härligt att ha en identitet som engelsmännen. De fotbollstokiga, de öldrickande och de tedrickande britterna är världskända för dessa laster. Och de som inte vill köa i veckor för att sippa och smaska i sig en kopp te och en skons för 270 kronor på anrika Ritz kan njuta av denna portugisiska introduktion på något av 100-talet tehus i London.
Teets roll inom nästan allt socialt liv är betydande i England. Så till exempel inom idrotten och inom politiken. Här kommer en historia som hör politiken till. Någon gång under andra världskriget, låt oss säga det var 1943 eller 1944, så blev Winston Churchill attackerad i det brittiska parlamentet av en kvinna som riktade sitt missnöje, sina blickar och sina ord mot Churchill och sa det, att vore jag gift med den mannen skulle jag blanda gift i hans morgonte. Sålet steg. Alla var upprörda. Alla utom Winston Churchill, som iskall med käppen haltade fram till talarstolen. Tittade på parlamentets medlemmar och sa, mina damer och herrar, vore jag gift med den damen skulle jag dricka det.
Ingvar, you've been to the Ritz, you've paid their fancy prices. I'm going to take you somewhere where you have a decent cup of tea at a very low price, but you're going to have to become a cab driver for one day. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.
Det Joe pratar om är taxifiken i stan. Dessa shelters eller härbergen har funnits här sedan 1600-talet och från samma tid stammar en del underliga lagar. Så till exempel har taxichaufförerna ännu idag tillstånd att kissa på Londons gator. bara han gör det via droskans framhjul.
So you can you please tell me the story about the London taxi? How, when and why did it all start?
There was no actual horse-driven taxis in London, what they would call hackney carriages. The only taxis you had was riverboats, which brought you from places such as Greenwich or up the Thames. You had what they call sedan chairs. That was a guy at the front and a guy at the back of a box with two poles in, and they ran you around, they walked you around. But apart from that, there was no taxis in London until someone with a bit of foresight and a bit of energy found out that if he parked a vehicle, a horse-drawn carriage, near where the riverboats set people down, he would then pick them up and drive them for money to their destinations, hence the becoming of a taxi. Okay, sorry, I've got a surprise for you. Follow me. Now, Ingvar, I'm going to make you a taxi driver for one day. This is the surprise. But the first thing we've got to do is we're going to give you the badge, but you've got to lose the tie.
Okay.
I'm afraid we don't wear ties in shelters. You're now a taxi driver for one day. Welcome to the shelter.
Yeah, that's great. This is great. But now you can't enter.
I can't come in with you now.
No.
But I can put my head in the door and get a cup of tea because I'm well known. Okay?
Thank you very much. Look at it. I'm a taxi driver now. For a few minutes at least.
Detta är ett av 12 härbergen i London. Här regerar Shirley. Hennes husmanskost-te är det godaste jag har smakat i London. Det gröna skjulet besegrar kulinariskt många lyxrestauranger. I London blir man alltså inte taxichaufför över en natt. Men årtal av studier bäddar självklart för kvalitet. Londons taxiförare är helt enkelt världsbäst. Det är något att tänka på när man stiger in i en taxi i New York eller Stockholm för den delen. De borde få tapperhetsmedalj, Shirley, Joe och alla de andra riddarna på Londons gator.
Bye, Shirley. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Now I'm leaving you.
Yeah, I'll see you
It's been
again.
a pleasure.
It's been very nice meeting you.
Yeah, hope to see you in the
shelter.
future. Yeah,
Okay,
I did.
fine,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Ingvar, hold on a minute. But my badge. Don't go with my badge. I can't go to work. I'll be retired.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, I promise you.
Bye now.
Britterna är av tradition fanatiska tidningsläsare. Här säljs dagligen fler tidningar per invånare än i något annat land i världen. Och brittisk humor har delat in de här tidningarna i olika kategorier. The Times läses av de människor som styr landet. The Daily Mirror av de människor som hoppas få styra landet. The Daily Mail av fruarna till de människor som styr landet. The Financial Times och de människor som äger landet. Och The Daily Telegraph och de människor som fortfarande tror att landet styrs som det brukade styras. Britterna är också notoriska tv-tittare. De ignorerar inte tvn. Det är omöjligt att göra en statistik på de människor som inte tittar, för de är så få till antalet så det finns inga siffror. Också barn tittar i stor utsträckning och var fjärde brittisk barn har en egen tv-mottagare och tittar 13 timmar i veckan, det vill säga i genomsnitt 2 timmar per dag. Läxorna kommer först på andra plats och det här upprör och bekymrar självklart de brittiska föräldrarna. inte och stör mig nu. För nu är jag också tågskådare med bland the train spotters. Och det kan när som helst komma ett ovanligt lokomotiv. What shall I look for when it's arriving?
The number on the front of the train.
Okay. I think it's 59 something.
Number 16.
Excuse me?
5916.
Yeah. Inte lätt. Inte lätt. What did you say?
5916.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But that is not an unusual train.
No,
No, it's nothing.
That's just a normal passenger service.
In a way, it's very important for me, though, because it's my first.
Yes.
Yeah, I will always remember that 5916.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the name of the train?
They don't have names, those ones.
They don't have names.
No, they're just standard commuter trains.
Yeah. What do you have in here?
It's all my books on trains and the flask and my timetables.
Okay. And what is that?
That's my flask with tea in.
Okay, with tea.
Yes.
Could I have a cup?
Yes.
Yeah. How long do you usually stand here watching?
For about 4 or 5 hours a day.
4 or 5 hours?
Yes.
But then you need a dinner. No.
Oh, I take sandwiches most days.
Oh, you do. For how long have you been doing this?
About 4 years now.
Can you keep that one? The train is coming over there. Rapidly. Oh, you have to be on your toes all the time.
Yes.
And here it's coming. And I can't see... Where do we have the number? Oh, God.
Train spotting is a very popular hobby in Britain, but equally so is football and fishing. I'm not quite sure where they appear in the league, but it's somewhere in the top 10.
But why did you start with this?
Because it was I was bored and I wanted something that would be exciting.
Yeah.
And I discovered trains, and ever since I've been doing it.
Okay. Do you think it's exciting nowadays?
Yes.
It is? The most unique train locomotive you have seen, what is that?
That would be the Queen's train.
Okay. When did you see that one?
I haven't actually seen it. I am hoping to see it one day in the near future.
Yeah. So now we've got two. Two of my trains we have. The last one was 1303. And here is another one approaching. Let me see. It looks like all the rest.
Yes.
And it's 3552. But there is a club for train spotters.
Yes, there is.
Here in London?
I think there is one in London.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Well, why don't you want to join that club?
No, because I like the freedom of being on my own, going where I want to go.
Yeah. Do you go down here every day?
Not every day, because I work a lot, you see.
Yeah.
I only come down here on my days off and Sundays, like.
Okay. So it's once or twice a week then?
Yes.
Yeah. The most unique train you have seen so far, what is that?
The car transporter.
What is that?
It's a train which goes through, it carries 200 cars.
200 cars?
Yes.
Is there a competition between the train spotters?
No.
No? So you're not saying to your friend who's a train spotter as well, oh, I have seen more trains than you actually have.
No, it's
No,
not
you're
a
not.
competition.
No. But you want to be the best, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. I don't think I ever will.
Oh, you'll get used to it after a while, you see.
Yeah. Inte mindre än 33 nationaliteter har i London skapat sig sina egna samhällen med vardera över 10 000 invånare. Vi ska få några exempel. Bangladesh 57 000 människor. Sri Lanka 26 000. Indien 151 000. Uganda 28 000. Jamaica 57 000. Självklart innebär denna komplexa situation såväl för- som nackdelar, såväl styrka som svaghet.
Ett spel från kolonialtiden som kan pågå i 5 dagar och där tea time klockan 16 är heligt är en hörnpelare i brittisk vardag. Tees up, skriker domaren i sin vita rock. Cricket, denna i våra ögon aparta sport, ockuperar Londons dyraste markområde. Cricket, sporten där de tävlande klär sig i tröjor så vita och rena att tvättreklamsmakarna avundas. Enda synliga fläck är den som uppstår när kastaren putsar upp den röda bollen på byxbenets insida. Nej, jag tror inte vi blir klokare än så här.
This last 4 days is relatively good.
Okay. Sorry for a moment. Visste ni det att London har blivit utnämnd till Europas smutsigaste stad? Och att den engelska kyrkan äger mest mark i landet? Och visste ni det att drottningen på sina resor har med sig sin privata toalettring och sin dunkudde, men hon behöver inte ha sitt pass? Och visste ni det att Harrods, det stora varuhuset, stänger en dag per år för allmänheten för att drottningen då ostörd ska kunna handla sina julklappar? Och visste ni att en kypares lön är dubbel en skollärares och att fotbollen uppfanns här för 125 år sedan och att 50 000 ungdomar sover i pappkartonger utomhus varje natt? Och visste ni det att puben där vi nu befinner oss är britternas vardagsrum och att drottningen har haft samma frisyr i 50 år? Tiaran skulle inte passa annars. Och visste ni det, avslutningsvis, att det kostar 40 kronor per timme att parkera i London? Och betalar man inte får man böter på 800 kronor. Vi vet. Vi ses. Cheers.
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 Good health.
Thank you. The same to you.
Absolutely. Cheers.
To... Oh, fy fan gick det?
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Det var jag.